Guten Morgen. Good morning, everyone. Good afternoon, good evening. Thank you all for coming to another Wrapping It Up 123 with Michi. First of all, I apologize. I've been sick all week and I am on the uphill, but as you can tell, I'm still very stuffy and I may have to mute myself once in a while if I go into a coughing spell. So I apologize, but I really needed this today. I needed to stick with my schedule. I wanted to see you guys because I missed my members Wednesday. So I'm so happy to see you guys. Did you bring your projects, your chores, your whips, or maybe you're just hanging out and not doing anything, just resting? I hope you're doing good. Let me say, there we go. So sorry. I did bring me some snacks. I did bring me my German cough drops. I got some over here if you're interested in their. This was this Oika menthol. They're like the cheap version of the M Oikal. I don't know if you guys know these or not, but they do help with the sinus congestion, with cough and all that. So I may pop one of these here in a little bit. So good morning, everyone. Good morning, Mariana, Monica, Sherry R. There is Tank is here. Hello. Pam's Crafty Heart. Good morning, Angela Mills. Jennifer Redgate. Hello, hello. Linda Padilla. Hello. Just scrolling. Linda. Yes, there's our Laureen. She says, I'm going to try and listen, but probably have to watch the replay. Granddaughter has a soccer game and grandson has a football game. Busy morning. Yes, that sounds really busy. And there is Sandra, Scandalous Creation. Sandra, hello. And there is Mimi. She's watching from the TV. Thank you so much. Sherry Knowles says she's lurking. She's still recovering from very painful surgery. Prayers, my dear. I hope you're getting better. Mama Wench, good morning. Howdy, y'all in chat. I know. You're drinking coffee and working on a cardigan. I already had some tea this morning. I had some mint tea this morning. And this is my second cup of the day. I love my cup. Don't need therapy, just need to go to Germany. That's so true. And the second cup, this was a recommendation of my hubby's because it has vitamin C in it. It is Bigelow green tea with elderberry plus vitamin C. So I made myself a cup of that. It's still steaming. It's still steeping. It's still hot. Marjorie is here. Hello, hello. Cece Angel. You never heard of those, Marjorie? But they're good. Yeah, Halls. They're similar. I think these are just a little better. And they're bigger, too. They last a little longer. Flower Tammy, thank you. It really knocked me off my feet. It really did. It really knocked me out this week. King Morgan, hey, how is the family? Julia Downham says hello to the group. Good morning. Janine Hoover is here. Just found out I'm gonna be a Grammy. My son is having a baby girl. Oh my goodness, you get to make all the cute baby girl stuff. That's exciting. Congratulations to you and your son and your daughter-in-law, or mother, or yeah, the baby mom. I don't know if they're married or not. Your husband's old doctor recommended honey and lemon in hot tea. Yes, there's a honey stick. I have some honey sticks. Guten Morgen, Manuela. Wie geht's dir, meine Liebe? I just showed them some of the Oika menthol. Yeah, those are good. They are good. Yeah, it was just I tested negative for all the big things, but it was something that just really got me. Lena Nina Banana Crochet says hello to everyone. Thank you so much. I'm going to go ahead and get the timer out, you guys. I got a few projects here. I kind of brought away way too many thinking projects where I have to use my noggin, and my noggin is not that good right now. Oh, let's go ahead and set a timer. There we go. First 20 minutes. But I needed this. So if you guys remember my yarn barf, It is no yarn barf any longer. It is all detangled. I detangled this, I think this was on my second day sick. That's all I did. I did not crochet. My brain just couldn't handle it. So I just detangled the yarn barf and I got it all detangled. So this is the Big Twist Nova. I think it was Mars Landing. The colorway, is it Mars Landing? I think so. Somebody correct me if that's wrong, but I think it's the Mars Landing. And I'm thinking to make a dog sweater out of it. Should be enough because it has, I don't have the label with me, do I? No. Like 300 some yards or 430 some yards. I think it's enough. I think it's plenty to make a little dog sweater for my little doggy. Yes, so this it's busy, but not as busy as the smash cakes. But you'll see it tomorrow, Sunday Fun Day. I got surprised and did get some of the smash cakes. Just 2 colors, but it's so darn busy. I did see Sanita. She made a hat and a cowl, but I don't know. That yarn is so busy. Hold on, guys. I got a little running faucet. Okay, here we go. Yeah, this is actually the first time I'm back in this room all week. I haven't been in this room all week. So I am part of the Decades Divas. I have to make a little video, but I got my yarn ready and I already started my little project. So this is the Hirschner's pack. This is I believe this has spruce, the Moroccan. It's the Moroccan pack. And I'm working on the mustard. And you guys get a first glimpse. But I'm also going to incorporate this color right here. And maybe these. I'm not sure yet, but they do match. This does match. I have a project in mind. I'm writing it as I go. And I got a yoke going right now. So I just tinkering around right now, trying to. It's gonna be 70s, y'all. It's gonna be 70s. It's coming together pretty good. This is weird, me watching myself in the camera here, but it's gonna be so 70s. I was born in the 70s, and this is gonna be so much fun. I hope I'm getting it done because I think my segment is due in October. I think I'm like toward the middle or end of October. So I don't think I'm going to be working on this because this is too much counting, too much thinking. I just want to give you a little sneak peek. The Decades Diva is part of the Spoonie Crocheter Shannon. I will make a little video. I will make a little post. So that's going to be my project. You love the 70s? Yes. Good morning, Renee Unraveled. Good morning, Scrimshaw Rose. Yeah. I'm so sorry. And Julie Lashley, hello. I did see your post on Facebook, and I am so sorry for your loss. I truly mean that. You guys, I'm going to have to get a sip. Gave birth to my eldest in 73. My husband was born in 72. He's 5 years older than me. Oh, this was good choice. This is good tea. It's very good. It's not too strong, but not too sweet. All right. I guess my first 20 minutes is just jabba jabba, just chit-chatting. It feels nice, though, to chit-chat with you guys because I was not so great all week. It's just when you're not feeling good, you just don't. I had a lot of soup, a lot of crackers and tea. We just got over the back to school virus here. And I think this is what I'm having. This is like, I have to say we haven't seen a lot of children sick, but we have seen a lot of teachers and adults. It's hitting us more than the kiddos. Isn't that crazy? Okay, I need my eye hook, my 5.5 millimeter crochet hook, and I'm just gonna put a row or two on my little blanket here. Did you guys see my little video? I finished all of those granny square tiles and I put them together with the continuous join. And my daughter, she snatched it right away and it's in her car. And my husband liked it so much that he would like me to make him one with green colors, where the main color is green. So I may have to make some more. You saw that, Monica? Awesome. Yeah, I made 30 tiles and they were 12 inches. And it's about 6 foot. It's like five. Yeah, it was like 5 by 6, I believe. Yeah, my husband's favorite color is green. Yeah, and I have, oh my goodness, I don't think I have a lot of greens. I do have some forest. I thought maybe some forest green, maybe a lighter grass green, and then a beige. We'll see how that goes. So what are you guys working on? My vision is very blurry, you guys. I don't know if you can tell my eyes are really glassy. My vision is not so great. Oh, this is good. It's a double crochet row. I can handle that. I can handle that. So tell me about what projects did you bring today? What are you doing? I have the dishwasher running. So that's running right now. So that's going to be a project I'll be undoing when I'm done. I will, either me or my hubby or my daughter, they may get to it fast before me. Today is football day. I don't know if there's any football fans out there in the chat. I surprised myself yesterday when I picked up my daughter. She went to their high school football game after school. And then she was telling me all how exciting it was. They lost by 1 point. They had like 30. No, it was 31-30. She was telling me they were getting a touchdown, but they didn't kick the goal. They were trying for something else. And I'm like, were they trying for the 2 point? And she was like, yes. And then she was telling me, and then they did it. They caught up, and then the other team had another touchdown. But then we had the chance to do another 3 point something. I said a field goal. And I was like, how the heck am I knowing all of these terms? How? I'm not even a football person, but we do watch it sometimes. I'm working on, Scrimshaw Rose started a sweater with just practicing Tunisian stitches. Nice. I'm Maisie. Hello, Maisie. I'm working on a boggy blanket. Then we'll start another one, probably a cardigan too. Nice. Stefan says I'm working on my special project, so I'm doing all types of squares from different stitches. Love it. What do I do with my tissue? Hello? I know, because I felt like there was a sneeze coming. Bandana crochet. I had to restart. Oh no, your LOTD 12. Restarted. Were you not happy with it? Trying to spin on the wheel, have yarn dyeing. Nice, Julia. Oh my gosh. Oh, you have to share that. I need to see. I love it when they spin and dye. I'm working on my 6th hexie cardie. You love those hexies. I've been knitting more lately. Cardigan for 2-year-old. Love it. Hi, everyone. Clearing email while listening. Awesome. That is a wonderful chore project to do. I have to do the same. I need to go through all of my emails. I'm so behind. I saw that, Manuela. I saw like a yellow M&M post. Not yarn related, but working on a new dancing video for Granny D. Oh, awesome. Sharon working on my C2C blanket. I'm making a granny stitch hexagon cardigan. CC Angel Lice. What colors are you using? Shalom. Hello. Doing laundry and dishes and still working on my king size blanket. Love it, Jennifer. Awesome. Hello, Jeremy. Good morning. Working on my sleeves. I gotcha, Cherry. It's so easy though. Cardigans and tops are so easy to construct though. That's so fun. And fast too. I can one of my favorite cardigans I came up with years ago. It's with the balloon sleeve with the it's like a closed cluster that kind of bubbles up, and then just half double crochets or double crochets. You just make your back, you make your two fronts, your two sleeves, put it all together, and it takes about 5 days for me to do a cardigan, an adult cardigan. It's so much fun. Making baby cradle purse. Yay! For sharing Sharon. She does shoe boxes for kids at Christmas. I love that idea. That is so cute, Tank. Love it. Sherry's working on a blanket, the sit cloth and shawl. Sit cloth. Am I reading this right? And then Tank says, "Hi, Grandpa." Manuela, good morning, Tank. I was making it wrong. Should be 24 inches. Mine was only 12. Oh, gotcha. Only half the size. Yeah, I guess my nose is tricking me. I thought I was going to sneeze, but a dishcloth. Okay. I was like, what? But then again, my eyes are not quite right. So yeah, I'm just working on this. Keep working on this blanket. You know, it's like when you know you're supposed to slow down and take a rest, but you don't listen, and then Mother Nature just says, "Okay, Michaela, you don't want to listen? Then I'm just going to make you." And then she's like, "Okay." Knock that one out for a few days so she can't move. So I was forced to rest. So yeah, I better start listening and take rests. Because I do not like taking these kind of rests when you're so unwell that even talking hurts. All right. Oh, your grandpa. I got you, Elena Banana. Your grandpa. Opa. That's funny. I need to make that for my granddaughter. She'll be 2 in October. It's so cute. Yes, that little purse is so cute. Little cradle. And then they have that little bassinet kit as well. I may just have to look at that. But no, I felt very accomplished when I got those tiles done. And the continuous join is such a easy way to continue those granny squares. I just absolutely love it. It makes it look so, yeah, continuous, effortless. You know, you don't have any joint bunching up, and you don't have any, I mean, there's all kinds of ways of joining those squares, but I really like the continuous join. I know, Tank. I know. That's what I'm saying. I know. And I tell people it every day, all the time. And then, but yourself, I'm really bad about listening. And here we are. I had a forced rest. You never made a wearable? I would love to make a t-shirt style top. Also, Stefan, yes. I am working on one. But now that it's getting cooler, what is that sound? Do you guys hear that? I think it's the shower, maybe. Maybe the hot water tank. I don't know. It's just an odd. But then again, maybe I'm just hearing things. But yeah, we have to listen to our bodies. We have to take breaks. It was so cool this morning outside that I'm actually wearing long sleeves. They're thin, but they're long. I don't listen to my body. I pay heavily. See? We need to. We need to listen to it. Let's see here. I want to make a cardigan, but it is so intimidating. I think it's the increases, decreases, sleeves. Okay, that's why we start with an easy cardigan where you make it kind of in a block version. So you make a flat panel for the back. You make 2 half panels for the front. Maybe I need to do that. Should I do that? We could do that. Should we go ahead and start a cardigan in our member's life here in a minute? I don't know if I can set up a table or anything. I would have to rearrange a few things. But you just measure yourself the widest part of your body. So mine would probably be my chest. Or you just find a sweater or t-shirt that you like to wear all the time, measure that across and from shoulder down to where you want it to end, your waist, go over your body, go over your booty, go over down your hips. It is really, it can be intimidating, but I'm telling you, it is the easiest wearable. A cardigan is the easiest wearable to make. The way I make it in, what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces. 5 pieces. Front, 2 fronts, 1 back, 2 sleeves. And you don't have to worry about the increase and decreasing in sleeves because we're going to make it in just one size. The sleeve is one size. You don't have to worry about increasing because we're going to make them separate and then we're going to attach them. It's not hard. Your brain won't catch it. Maybe if you watch it. It's going to be 74 degrees here today. Actually, it's going to be 78 here as well, but we started at 59. This was the coolest morning that we've had so far. The coolest morning so far. And I love this transitioning weather. And that may have contributed to me not feeling well either, because I am allergic to ragweed and I am allergic to mold. And when leaves that are falling and they trap that moisture underneath them, and then my husband was mowing and moving stuff in the yard, it could have all contributed to it. Because like I said, I tested negative for everything. It's just viral. Something just irritated me. Still in the 90s. Oh my goodness, still hot, huh? But hey, not in the triple digits anymore. But they still have to have the decreases to taper down the wrists. No, because I start my sleeves with the cuffs, and you use a smaller hook. You use a smaller hook for the cuffs, and you measure your wrists, make it fit, and then when you start the actual sleeve, you just use a bigger hook, and then you just kind of do like 2 stitches you may increase a little bit for maybe a few rows, but it's really not that hard. It's really not that hard, I promise. I promise. We should just make one. Let me see. I got some yarn right here. That would make a beautiful one. Oh, that would make so pretty. It's so soft. Yeah, because I start with the cuffs. And then I go up with the sleeve. Yep, and then you just attach the sleeve to the panels. Yeah. I thought we've done that before. Have we not done that before? Maybe I was just making it and showing it as I went. Oops, there goes our first segment. Yeah, cardigans is one of the easiest thing, and I love making cardigans. But then again, we were summertime, so I didn't make any. But now that it's getting cooler, I'm just finishing my row because I literally just have a few stitches left to do, and then we'll start the timer again and switch projects. Okay, hold on a second. I think I'm gonna finish this row right here. Perfect. And start. Hello, Zach. How are you? Did you just wake up? Okay, there's that. I did bring, because I was using this hook, I brought out this, I can never pronounce this right, but I think it's hoogie or hoogie or higgy yarn throw. Hold on, let me show you. So it's like this hoogie fur yarn, and it's in a kit for a blanket, and it starts out with a magic ring. Hooga. Okay, hooga. It's the Hooga at Home Throw. That's what came in the bag. And you started as with a magic ring, I believe. Yep. Pretty much. Yep, and then at some point you're going to turn it into a square. I guess you're just going to, like, it seems like perhaps it's a granny stitch. I think that's a granny stitch throw. I think so. Let me show you guys. I mean, can I show this pattern? I mean, it's not, but I think this is a granny stitch. This is just the granny stitch in the rounds. Okay, so they're considering this color A. Am I supposed to have... Okay, so let's see what color this is. This is color soft taupe. So this is color A. Cottontail is color B. And slate blue, which I think is so pretty, is color C. You actually have puzzle yarn coming to choose my palette for the cardigan. I want to make one. Once I determine that, I will get the full amount needed for the make. Yeah, you will not need a lot, depending. When I make like a medium, no, it's a large extra, like a large or extra large, and you use simple stitches like double crochet or half double crochet stitches, and you use in a nice 4-weight. I think puzzle yarn is even a 5-weight, I believe. You probably will need about between 1,200 and 1,600. You're a 3X, so maybe 2,200 yards, perhaps. So, this is a kit. I really thought I'm just going to go ahead and start this little project. I wonder if this is a center pull. Oh, it's so soft. Good morning, Kendall. Hello. I decided I'm coming on today. I still sound awful. She got to see me yesterday for just a few minutes, and she's actually camping. This is so soft, you guys. This is so soft. I would have never thought to use this as a blanket yarn. I'm going to give it a try. We'll give it a try. Hello, Nisi. How are you? Hello, Judy. You got the Jovi cake. It's beautiful. I started on the Chelina shawl. Nice. Yes. Please do share pictures. Aw. You'll be using half double crochet. You're thinking 3,000 with the hood. I think that is a way. I don't think you need that much. I don't think you will need that much. Maybe, I don't know, 1,500, 3,000, double, maybe. But that's a good guess. Make a swatch. Make a swatch. Make a half double crochet swatch. Get your measurements. I just made a little bitty knot, but that's okay. I don't need it. Oh, this is so soft, you guys. And it's freezing. I vote to go home. Oh no, Kendall. Are you like tent camping? Are you like in a pop-up tent? I need to send Michi my progress. Yes, Zach, I would love to see. You finished? Yes, you did finish the Halloween block stitch blanket. That was really pretty. I think she did share a picture, but it's on my phone. Did you post a picture, Tank? You know, everybody, a magic ring is pretty much just a large slip knot. So if you just make a large enough slip knot, that's what a magic ring is all about. I love the magic ring, but that's all it is. It's a big old slip knot. And I think that's what they're telling us here too. They call it an adjustable loop ring. That's hilarious. All right, chain 3. Yep, it's a granny square. It's a granny square. Stitch. Let's see. Ooh, this is gonna be interesting. This is an interesting yarn, you guys. Oh my goodness. This is what 3 double crochets look like. Oh my goodness. I don't know about this. Oh, this is it's gonna be one soft fuzzy blanket, but boy, my eyes are not up for that today. Chain 2 and 3 more double crochets. Oh my goodness. Wow, could you imagine this was black? Oh, yeah. There's definitely going to be a lot of, hello, Sunita. There's definitely going to be a lot of feeling with this yarn, not a lot of looking. 1, 2. But it's going to be one soft blanket. 3. Oh my goodness. It's a challenge. It's a challenge. Okay. Chain 2. 1, 2, and 3. Wow. Oh my gosh. This is a fuzzy mess. Mistakes can be hidden. That's for sure. That's for sure. Yeah, and then you're supposed to slip stitch. All right, let me just pull it close. Yeah, it just looks like a little, you can't even see the stitches, you guys. I'm supposed to slip stitch in this? Okay, hold on. Oh my goodness. All right, I don't know if I slip stitched in the right thing, but I don't even think it matters. But there it is, the first little square. And then you've been taking Allegra D. I'm feeling a little better, but I'm on the uphill, but I'm definitely going to be napping today. Yeah, I'll be napping today. It's just really knocked me off my feet this week. Okay, here we go. I'm going to chain 3. And then I think that's what it is. We're just making a granny stitch, like a granny square blanket. Let me look at the next steps. All in the same, in the 2 space for corner. And then all next. Yep, that's what it is. That's what it is. Yep, and then you just add the colors as you run out of it, and you add the next color. So it's kind of sad that you don't get to see the stitches very well, because it seems like you can see the stitches so much better on this. It almost seems like they used more like a Bernat blanket yarn, because you can actually, on the white yarn, you can see the stitches better. I received your yarn. Awesome. I'm glad to hear that. I know I send a lot of stuff out, and I'm still sending a lot out. This week, of course, knocked me off my feet, so there was not a lot going out. Yeah, but I tested negative, Divergent Crafter. I was negative for all of it. Everything. Flu, this, that, strep, blah, blah. All negative. Hello, Dawn Aaron. Hello. Now, Dawn Aaron, while you're here, yours and Leslie's Crochet Corner, you're probably going to get 3 boxes, because I don't have big enough boxes to fit all of that stuff in. I tried the biggest box I had. It still doesn't fit all of them. So you're going to end up probably with 2 boxes each. So I'm going to mark it probably. I'm going to put on there number 1 and number 2. Excuse me. I don't mean to. I really don't like to do that on camera. Drinking my vitamin C tea. Yeah, you're going to end up with many boxes. Last time you had COVID, you didn't test positive until the 3rd or 4th day. Yeah, and that's another thing. I am going to retest. Absolutely. You're so correct, because this new strain, I really felt like, because I had that severe razor blade sore throat. That's how it started. I was like, oh, okay. And then the little body aches, the teeth ache, the jaw ache, that kind of stuff. But I tested negative. I'm going to take another one. I'll take a 3rd test, but I don't know. No, Cherry, you also one of the big boxes. Yours and Tank's are, no, Tank's I sent out yesterday. We were able to get that to the post office. But you're another one. You're probably going to end up with 2 boxes. So you're going to get the tracking number. I'm so sorry. You'll get a tracking information either by tonight or tomorrow, but it will not be dropped off until Monday. I hope you understand. There's a new strain called Stratus. Oh, that's hilarious. I didn't even know. Oh, Mariana, thank you so much. And Dawn Aaron, thank you. You didn't have to do that, but you are going on the Whipping It wheel for that. Let's just say there's a sickness going around. There always is, Zach. There's always something going around. And now with the weather changes, it can be allergy related as well. It's just Mother Nature telling me, slow down, take a break. Yes, Sherry Knowles. I had some of them. My coworker, she put some of those on my desk Tuesday, and those are not bad. But the best ones, though, that I had for the sore throat, I got, Tank. She gifted me 2 bags of these. It was Tank, wasn't it? Yes, I'm pretty sure it was. The honey licorice ones. I finished an entire bag already. Those are excellent. So good for that. So, Dawn Aaron. No, Sherry, and hey, my email is not any better either. See, I don't have an administrative team. I have to do it all by myself. And then I have a work email, 2 YouTube emails, private email, and it's a mess. I could use an administrative help, though. I sure could. I can pay in yarn. This is not that easy, you guys. Okay, where's my 3 stitches in my hole? There it is. Okay. when you can't see the stitches and you have to feel for it. Okay, here we go to the corner. This is hilarious. I'm going to make a corner here. Let's try this. Let's try this. 1, 2, 3. 3 more. 1. Yeah, you definitely have to feel your stitches when you work with this yarn. When you work with this yarn, you definitely have to feel your stitches. This is almost, I would almost say use this yarn for some fuzzy teddy bears, but I'm going to make the blanket. Yes, Pam, my husband picked it up. Do I have it here? I think he has it in the kitchen. It was like a long oblong package, Pam. Yes, I will open it tomorrow. Making, not making. What am I making? Yes, they're licorice cough drops. Yeah, they're they're menthol lozenges, oral anesthetic. They're kind of numbing it up. There's like some menthol in here, and it's almost like numbing up your tongue and your throat. So they're really, and I love licorice. I love licorice. Kendall, you have a great day, and I hope you're not suffering. Is all the yarn like that? Yeah, all of those are. They're all the Hygge fur. The Hygge fur. Hello, Carrie. Hello. What? Angie, she needs to stay there until she should go home. Hope you feel better soon, Sherry. Oh, yes, Sherry, don't be signing yourself out of the hospital. You better stay. If that's what we're talking about, don't be signing yourself out early. 1. Okay, I'm making another corner here. And then, oh my gosh, okay. I can see, I was like, oh my gosh, where's my beginning? But I can see it coming. I can see my beginning coming. Okay, another corner. I mean, this is going to be the fuzziest and most comfortable blanket ever. So, what's on the agenda for tonight? Are we having any trivia people coming on? Or I would love to go to the movies. But of course, there's a new movie that came out that I want to see so bad, but I'm not feeling great, and I really don't want to. I mean, I could wear a mask for sure, but I don't want to interrupt anybody, starting to cough. Look at this. This is so soft, you guys. Oh my gosh, this is going to be the most Hygge. Oh, it's so soft. It's so soft. I wouldn't sign myself out. I can't anything in PO. Yes, good. Yeah, do not sign yourself out. Oh no. See, I'm so behind on all of this, Sherry. I apologize. I had no idea. But that's what I needed to do. I needed to rest, needed to concentrate on myself. But I feel like I'm missing a lot of stuff. I'm missing definitely a lot of videos on YouTube. I need to catch up. But I was notified by Premier Yarns earlier this week about the new yarn release yesterday. And you guys, I am so excited because that yarn, that gradient anti-pilling yarn is so soft. I made a blanket for Granny D, and I made a blanket for my boss, like a church little lap blanket. I did post a couple of pictures. It is such a wonderful yarn, and now that it has glitter, oh my gosh, so excited. I don't know if you saw that post. You got to go to work tonight, Zach? Oh, bummer. Well, there's a new movie out. It's a scary movie. The sacks, I think I would like to send them out first week of November. So Halloween, I thought like October 31st would be like the last, if you want to ship it out by then. That'd be great. And I'm so excited, you guys, that are working on the soap sacks. Oh, Stacy will be just so thrilled. Maybe I can do like a little life with her on my channel. I bet she would. All right, here's the. I don't want to stop. I don't want to stop this. This is so much fun. Yes, you can't see the stitches very well, but the feel of it is just so nice. This is so much fun. I may just have to show you the progress. This is fun. I need a stitch marker. All right. Oh yeah, those are the stitch markers my doggies surprised me with that other morning. Was it Monday morning? When it was not rose petals all over the floor. It was stitch markers all over the floor. And some of them have little bite marks. Dogs. But yeah, so there you go. This is what that yarn works up. I mean, you can see, if I stretch it out a little bit, I can see through it. And you can see the little, but yeah, it's fuzzy. It's fuzzy. Feels nice. Feels really, really good. Paper. I'm going to be working on that. That's one of those mindless projects. You can watch movies and watch TV, Netflix. I like it. I'll be working on that. And it's the same hook size I'm using for this project. So now I'm moving on because I'm almost done with the Marina cake with the first panel of the Michi's Summer Breeze. And I'm using 2 cakes together. It's so fun. And I'm almost done with the front or the back panel because they're both the same. So maybe just a few more rows. Almost. And again, this is the Michi Summer Breeze. And I'm using these 2 cakes together. I run them together. Yes, lots of fluids for sure. Got 10 more rounds of the sleeve. Are you leaving, Jennifer? Thanks for coming by. What I like to drink, but it makes me very sleepy, is the TerraFlu drinks. I like the TerraFlu things because it has a decongestant in it. It has, the daytime has a expectorant. No, the daytime has the decongestant, the expectorant, and it has acetaminophen in it for pain. So I really love to drink those. Yes. This is my pattern. This is my Michi Summer Breeze. I just haven't written it down, but it's pretty much it. We made it together in one of my lives. I just need to write it up. I just need to type it up and give it to y'all. Super easy. I've been trying to go live, but I just can't seem to push that button anymore. Aw. You gotta let your soul grieve, Dawn. You've gotta grieve. You gotta go through that process. You'll get there. I'm sorry you're feeling that way. But yeah. And I'm so glad I clicked that button today because I felt like, am I too sick? Should I just go back to sleep? But no, I needed the companions. I needed the little get together, Tangled in Yarn, Annette or Annette. Hello. Hello, hello. She says, hello, everyone. You have to wait for the pattern. Okay, I'll type it up, you guys. It's really not that hard. You just make the ribbing and then start the granny stitches. I have it in one of our members' lives. I can just, I just need to type it up. Oh, thank you everyone for the prayers, for Sherry, and yes, I am, Kim, yes, I am starting to feel better. Because it really had me, but that's it. We just need to listen to our bodies. We need to listen and we need to take breaks. And I was just stubborn and didn't listen, and then I was forced to take a break. Yeah, I started feeling bad Monday when I was on Dawn Yarndall's hobby bingo. That's when I started to feel the sore throat. So yeah, we're gonna do football this evening. I think it starts at 6:30. It's OU, Oklahoma University. The Sooners are playing Michigan. Sherry, right? Sherry, you're from Michigan. They're playing Michigan. It's supposed to be a really good game. We're not going. We thought about it, but I'm like, I am not going. I am not sitting in a stadium with my nose and maybe get worse. Hubby missed you too, Dawn. Aw. It sucks because I miss everyone, but sure. Yeah. Just take your time. Take your time. September is a really hard month for me because it's my mom's birthday coming up. And I'm looking forward to it because I get to celebrate it with you guys, but I'm still super sad about it, and I have my moments where I'm just like super, super sad. But that's why I'm very thankful to have found this Yarny community. I really am. It helped me get out of that deep, deep dark hole. Good morning, Krista's Heavenly Creations. How are you, my dear? I may not sound great. I am feeling a little better, though. The sore throat definitely is gone. That was like the first couple of days, like I had swallowed razor blades. That's the only way I can describe it. Nothing wanted to go down. Yes, Michigan. That's what I thought. Are they playing University of Michigan or Michigan State? Good question. Somebody look it up. I think it's Michigan State. Michigan University. I don't know. I don't recall now. Let's ask Siri. Hey Siri. Who are OU playing tonight?
Oklahoma takes on Michigan at 18:30.
It just says Michigan. That's all it says. It has the yellow M. Does that help? It has the yellow M. And I didn't start my timer, you guys. It has the yellow M. Does that help? She didn't say. It is hard. See, yes, March is a very hard day for me, a month for me. It's a roller coaster month for me, March. It's my birthday, YouTube birthdays, and anniversary time around that time, and my mom's day of passing. So that month is like, and then there's December, and December is Christmas or Hanukkah. But and that was always the time my mom would come and be with us. I think the first 3 Christmases without her, I think were the toughest on my family because I was not in the mood. I was not in the mood. I didn't want to put up the Christmas tree. Okay, University of Michigan. It says the Wolverines. Aha. So it's the University of Michigan. Okay. And it makes sense, university, because it's OU. Yeah. Yeah, I said, hey Siri, and your iPad and your phone both answered. That's funny. I have a funny story with Siri one time. I was making a phone call to the hospital, and the lady I talked to, she she was saying some things. It was funny because she was kind of like venting, kind of, we were like friendly, very friendly, not so professional, but we were more like friendly, and she was venting about her brother and saying some stuff which she was very, let's say she was very irritated at him, okay? So she said a few things, and I am not kidding. Her name was Sharon. And we said something, and then my phone starts talking, and she says, well, that wasn't very nice. I am not kidding. That's a true story, because that lady said something really irritated, something that she was very irritated about of her brother. So she was very upset, and then my phone starts talking and said, well, that's not very nice. It was hilarious. So yeah, our phones are listening, guys. They are listening. Be careful what you say. We may get recorded or something. Yeah, that was funny. Oh goodness. She's like, "But that's not very nice." Oh, Kim. Oh, just enjoy. Sanita had this little cute little short the other day where she said, tell them you love them, spend your time with them. And then there was this one thing that really bothered me because I did that. I would ignore phone calls, let it go to voicemail, and I would say, I'll just call her back later. Don't do that. Don't do that. If your mom calls or you just want to pick up the phone, just give them a call. Just call your loved ones, pick up their phone calls. Don't let it go to voicemail. Don't say, I'll call them back later. No, because there may not be later. That is my advice added to her little short. Yep, Big Brother's always watching. You're right, Linda. Yeah, because I regret, I have several voicemails from my mom's where I'm just like, I was maybe not feeling great. Maybe I just didn't want to do it. Maybe I just, sometimes you just don't want to talk on the phone, but no, because you don't know. You just don't know. Your mom passed on December 1st. That Christmas was the first, right? Yes, I totally understand that. And I'm so sorry. You don't have any of those voice activated things here? Well, good. Yes, and Kim, you are. Just cherish it. And just like Cherry did with Nana June, it was such a it I feel so blessed to have been part of them, part of being around Nana June and watching her whip up those blankets. I get upset when my kids don't answer my texts or calls. Right. You mean you need to have a little sit down with them. Stefan, sit down with them and tell them, I may not be around tomorrow. Give them like the heart to heart talk. Answer my texts. Call me back. I tell my daughter I love her every day. I love that. I love hearing that. I play games on my iPad, and my YouTube commercials almost all game related. Oh yeah, they know what you like and what you do. Yeah. I'm so sorry, Sanita. I do have voicemails, and I do have some messages on WhatsApp that I was able to save. And some of them are just little, just some, nothing. She says, I love you to my kids on one of the messages. She goes, Derek, I love you. Annalise, I love you. And that's why I'm so scared of changing phones, Sometimes because I don't want to lose, I need to back my stuff up. I need to back my stuff up somehow on some sort of zip drive or something, because those are like, messages I don't want to lose. Cherry, did you take any video though? Did you take video? See, Sherry, that's what I'm scared of. I don't want to lose those. I have to admit, when I was with my mom in Germany, I was in the nursing mode. I was taking care of her like as she was a patient, and I regret that because I documented a lot of her things, like her breathing pattern. I videoed her EKG because she was, at the end, she was hooked up to all the machines and stuff. But I took pictures, but I didn't take a lot of video of just her. And I regret that. Play it into a recorder. That's a good idea. I do have one of those little recorders with the little tapes. I could do that. That's a great idea. Yeah, but they can take a minute, Lacey. They can take a minute after they're done in the evening. Or I know we have busy lives. We really do. It's hard. I'm just saying, if they give you a call or a text message, just answer it. Because there were moments that I missed. I have some of my aunt that passed away to COVID. I have some of her voicemails telling me happy birthday, because the time difference sometimes was really hard for us, from Germany or Hungary to here. So they would call me when I was still asleep, or they would call me when I'm at work. So I think I have more voicemails of my aunt than anybody else. And I'm so glad I do. Yep. Tomorrow will be 1 month from mom. Wow. Already 1 month. You're in the hospital near Boston, and my brother's in the hospital that I was in last week. What? Oh my goodness. Are you able to telephone? Are you able to talk to him over the phone or FaceTime? That's another thing. We didn't have FaceTime then. We had Skype. That's how we were staying in touch with my mom and my family here. And I have the funniest Skype photos of my kids. Messaged me on Messenger. Margie, I will check it out after, or should I check it out now? I have a ton of Messenger messages I need to go through later too. I answer every call from my mom and my son, especially my mom's calls. Aw, I like hearing that. That's great. I can check it later. Okay, I will. That's going to be on my agenda. I will check all of my Messenger messages and then emails. I will do that. I'm going to make that a chore. Not a chore, but a project later. My poor mom was discouraged when I called her yesterday and I told her they were bringing me into surgery. Aw, she was just worried about you. I'm sure she is relieved today that the surgery went good, and you are. I lost my Hello, Peggy. Hi, everyone. I lost my grandma on Christmas Day when I was in 6th grade. That same day, my friend lost her brother in a head-on car accident. Oh, family meant more after that. Yes. It's sad how we have to go through such a tragic episode or event to realize that, right? That's why I wish I had somebody tell me, talk to them more. Yes. Happy days, happy times. So, did anybody order any of the yarn yesterday? Did you get any of that new Premier glitter yarn? And Furls, because earlier the scrimshaw, she was talking Tunisian. Furls brought out a new ombre Tunisian hook. I did not order any of them because I'm a little sad because the color that I want, which is the drift color, they have all their different colors assigned to different sizes. Oh, you bought the teal color. That's the one I wanted, I believe. Is that the 6mm? Sandra, I didn't buy it. I didn't. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, I love you all too. Thank you, Nana Banana. I love that. No, I did not order because my favorite hook size, as you all know, is a 5mm. And that's the color bone. And then the color that I really wanted is the drift or the teal, but they're bigger sizes. I wish you could get, all the sizes and all the different colors. Yes, the Premier Glitter Gradient yarn. Did you get some of that? I didn't buy the yarn because I like the puzzle yarn. It was on sale. Gotcha. Have you tried this yarn? Because it is so nice. I don't know if Granny D is here. Ooh, Margie says, I'm making your shawl and I'm using a hobby manyan. Sorry, hold on. Get a sip of water. The Hobby Manaya yarn in navy purple for, oh, I bet that's gorgeous. Oh my gosh, Margie. That sounds beautiful. Do you like the pattern? Is it working up nicely for you? What I did, and then I will learn how to Tunisian from Michael. Yes, I loved it, but just don't have room or reason for it. Hate yarn for too many projects. I get it. Oh, you're talking yarn. You got the teal. I did too. I got the fawn colors, you guys. The fawn is so pretty. That green was really pretty. And then there's another yarn color coming. I think it was called mustard, but that's not out yet. But yes, I did make an order. I did. I was on pause. I didn't order any yarn for like what? Close to a month? Like stuff like that. Maybe like here and there, little yarn ball or so, but not a crazy big order. But that yarn, that gradient yarn, I used 3.5 balls. Just 3.5 balls. Hold on. Excuse me. I couldn't help it. I used 3.5 balls. Hold on, let me get some. Okay. I used 3.5 balls of that yarn to make a very nice lapgan size. So you don't need much. So the $8.99, you don't need 10. You don't need that many. You just need like I used 3.5 of those for a nice Afghan size. Fire Lake says I'm trying to avoid buying yarn since I'm going to. Yes, you're going to the Fiber Fest. I may not be able to go. I was not going to say anything, but I may not be able to go because I was sick this week and I have to make up time. I was going to talk to my boss Monday, but it looks like I may not be able to take off for that. And that makes me sad. That's the thing. I need to make up time. But I understand. Totally understand. Because if you have a festival like that to go to, of course, you wouldn't. You would. And I'm thinking, yes, this is the price that it's out right now. The $10.99 with the glitter. It's worth it. It is worth it. I understand. But I think it's probably going to go on sale soon. You know how they do? So just hang in there. Just hang in there. Maybe a coupon code. You never know. Ah, Sarah, yes, I know. I want to go. It's on the schedule. It's on the schedule still. But whenever you miss work, you have to make up for it. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it. But that would be nice to see you again. And thank you for being here. What are you working on? So yeah, what else was new? Oh, Fire is having oops sale right now. They have an oopsie sale. They have some hooks oopsie sale right now. Then we got the premiere with the new yarn. We had those great news about Vola Amore. She found a different alternative shipping, and like I said in my post, I couldn't tell a big difference in shipping cost at all. And I'll show you guys when it gets here. It made the cakes approximately $31 and something, and that was not bad at all, because when you think about it, when we order a Jovi cake, that's what we pay. When we order arena cake, that's what we pay. So, and hopefully Germany will come suit. They will follow suit. How much time we got? 2.5 minutes. I may just go ahead and put a plug in this. Where's my stitch marker? I know I laid it somewhere safe. There it is. I will be there on Saturday the 20th. I'm working on the Rustling Leaves blanket. Rustling Leaves blanket. That sounds good. Yep. And yes, but that's a Jovi and Arena. I know, they are special. They are special. Ta-da! I got to finish a row. It is so pretty. Isn't it so pretty? Looks like summer. Looks like summer. Glad I got to work on some of this. The only reason yarn I bought was from Wool Warehouse, and that makes me sad. Me too. That makes me super sad, because I'm glad I got to get some of those cakes, that those yarn balls that you were showing. I'm super happy that I was able to get some. But boy, I hope this is not going to cause them to close doors. I hope they find a way, just like Vola Amore did, where they find an alternative way of getting all of those fees and everything straightened out. That would be great, because that was an excellent place to order from. I need to try and do like you do, Michi, and set a timer to give up. Yes, that's why we're doing this. Wrapping it up, 1, 2, 3. Just set a timer. I set timers all the time, all day long. I really do, every day, even at work, especially on Fridays when it's more of an administrative day. Yes, I do have a lot of immunizations and shots in the mornings, but then in the afternoon, it's paperwork day, phone messages day, portal messages. So I will set myself timers, 20 minutes here, an hour here, and then move on. That's what I do. I use timers all the time. Hello, Connie. She says, how you doing today? I'm drinking my coffee and working on a huge sunflower pumpkin in the wheat stitch. Oh, I'm addicted to that stitch. I need to look that up. They are looking into ways. Wonderful, Julia. I hope so, because I know they had lots of customers here. And Connie says, hi to everyone. I'm so happy to see you. So yes, I do have a members live scheduled for after this, correct? Like, did I do it like right at 11 o'clock? I think so. Gives me a few minutes to rest, stick it up, drink a little bit of water, maybe refill my tea. This was fun. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got to work on some of your projects. Yes, my eyes are, I don't know if you can see that. They're so blurry. They're so blurry. Yes, got the 30-minute notice. Yay, awesome. So yeah, we're just gonna move on over there, hang out a little bit if you like. If you like to hang out, we can just hang out a little bit. And I can look at some of my messages. but it may not be a very long one because I can feel it. My head is kind of getting a little stuffy. And thanks everyone. I'm just going to go ahead and look up these um, stickers that you guys gave today, and I'm going to go ahead and add you guys to the wheel if my computer is good. Yes. Okay. Here it is, the wrapping it up wheel. All right, here we go. Let me see what we got today. We have Dawn Aaron, sweetheart. Thank you so very, very much. That way I can just do it right now. We have Mariana. And then Dawn Aaron again. And then we have Tank. And Pam's Crafty Heart. Oops. Okay. And then we have Lana Nana Banana Crochet. I love that name. And Margie, thank you so much. Banana. It's a long word to type. Margie's Crafty Corner. Yeah, so you're working on the shawl, and I think Dawn Yarn Dolls, she started on it as well. And then we got Cherry Reynolds. And I hear Midnight out there meowing. All right, you guys, thank you. Oh, what's happening? Sherry R, thank you so much. Linda. And the Joy of Yarn, Emily. Thank you so much. I'm going to do TJY Emily. And Scrimshaw Rose. Scrimshaw Rose. So this was our third wrapping it up. Is that correct? Our third or our fourth? I think it was our third. Let me look at the calendar. We started August 9th. Have we done it this many times already? Is this our fifth time? No way. No way, is it? Aw, Sally Stevens. Okay, I got Sally on here, but that's that one, right? That's it. Let me go back to the lives. Did 4 in 30 minutes, go into break and get coffee. All right. Nice. Awesome. Are you talking soap sacks? I love you, Kitty Midnight. Makes me remember my Luna. I know. She's so pretty. 6 more rounds. And Sherry Knowles. Sherry, please rest. Thank you so much. Let me sort them. Awesome. We have 86 entries on here. Wow. Trying to get into gear today. Hopefully the coffee works. Coffee is a good tool sometimes. Just trying to see if I missed anything. I set timers for cleaning rooms at the Airbnb. Right. Timers help. They kind of, yeah, I need to take some medication too. They kind of make you responsible. They kind of, and it kind of gives you incentive. I don't know. It's just exciting to set a timer. And I like setting timers, especially in the mornings, because when we sit in the car and then the timer goes off, it makes me feel so good that I did it in exactly the time allotted for it. Oh, the sleeves. Gotcha. Yeah, I thought about a replay word for today, but I don't think I'm doing replays. Did I start replays on wrapping it? I don't think so. Did I? I don't think so. I don't know. Somebody help me. Did I do replay on wrapping it up? No, I don't think so. Hello, Denise. I don't know, you guys. No, I did not. Not for the wrapping it up. We didn't do replays for that. No, because this is just us hanging out, doing our timers. No replay for the wrapping it up segment. Yeah. Yeah. It is a lot of work, Kim. No, but I know for we did not do replays for the wrapping it up. Nope. Let's see. I'm gonna save this wheel. I don't want to lose it. I don't want to lose this. Let me save it real quick. Replace. There we go. Save it to the cloud as well. All right. Okay. Oh, no, no. Okay, I accidentally pushed it. Sorry. I accidentally pushed it. I'm not even going to say whose name is popping up because it's not counting. No, no, no. Let me sort it again. Okay, refresh. Okay, that was silly. I pushed the button on accident. Oh, Nisi, you didn't have to do that. You're going on the wheel. You're going on the wheel. Now, this is a wheel I will after 1 month. So, what is today? Today is the 6th. So, next Saturday, we're going to spin this wheel, you guys. Yeah. Okay. Nisi, I'm going to put you down as Nisi, okay? There we go. I'll put you down. Today's National Hummingbird Day. That's interesting. You know what? I have not seen any hummingbirds at all. I've seen some libellen, some dragonflies, but I don't think I've seen any hummingbirds. I saw some butterflies. I actually had one dead butterfly on my car last Saturday when we went practice driving with Annalise. There was a butterfly sitting on the trunk, and we're like, oh, how pretty, and we thought that it was going to fly away, and it was unfortunately passed away. You're making a 3D print hummingbird. Ooh, that's so sweet, Nisi. But I did say that the wrapping it up, because I'm not making any goals or anything, you're still going to be on here. It's just going to be a little something, just something little, just appreciating you guys. I see hummingbirds on my bean runner. Oh, wait, those are flowers? I bet they're attracted to that then. I bet. Wait, I honestly have not seen any hummingbirds. I don't think I've seen a lot of dragonflies and butterflies. I guess the butterflies are migrating. Is that the time for them right now where they're migrating? They migrate, don't they? I don't know. They do, right? Quick question. Any of you, have they found any anniversary cakes in your local Michael's stores? I actually went, okay, I did save this so I can close that. I actually went online, and online all the colors were marked out except for one, and it was the Oceana, the blues with the mint and the little purple in it, the Oceana. And I put it in my shopping cart, but then when I tried to, yeah, that's what I thought, Tink. Thank you for checking. And then when I went to check out, it said, sorry, it's all sold out. But it's not saying sold out. It doesn't say sold out. It says it's available. Just made me angry. Mating for butterflies. Butterflies migrate. I thought so. No anniversary cakes in yours. The slice cakes. Yes, I did get the slice cakes. Yes, I did get those. They had those. But they did have a shelf, an empty shelf, with the $39.99 stickers on them. So I think they're going to get ready to come out. But that was, what, a week ago when I did? What's this, a week? No, was this Tuesday night I did these? No, I showed this last week, so it was last week Friday when I went. So I don't know. I may have missed him. I may have missed him. There were two colors I would have loved to get, only because I really love them on the Karen Cotton Cakes, the colorways. And since these are all acrylic cakes, those big ones, but I may not get any this year. Kind of crazy how they sell out so fast online. It's just it's just crazy. I mean, they know they're going to be selling them. Why would you not have a ton ready for us? Monarchs come to my town to migrate. Yes. They traveled to Mexico. I thought so. They had some in Michael's here in Toronto, but too expensive. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I have a voucher. I have a $15 voucher, and I thought the price online is $29.99, and if I use my voucher on it, that would be really neat to get one, at least one. But right now, I think they have a buy one get one 50% off. They have the sign. It says when you go to your Michaels app, I think it said 50 buy one get one 50% off. Seriously, your Michael has a lot of anniversary cakes. Why is that? Your stores when you went shopping on live, yeah, you had a lot of stuff always. You have seen hummingbirds come to you too. Need to replenish the feeders. All right, guys. Carly creates. We're just about to quit. It's been a little over an hour, like an hour and a half, I think almost. I need to hold on a second. I had to clear my throat. Sorry about that. Must be stopping point on the way down south. Yeah, they're probably just coming here to say hello. Oklahoma, Texas, and then Mexico. Okay. You haven't seen any at yours. Yeah, like I said, when I was there a week ago, there was an empty shelf. There was a paper on top of the shelf saying something about October 31st. So I was thinking, probably some Halloween stuff. Or I don't know. It said October 31st. But then on the shelf themselves, it had the $39.99. And the only thing $39.99 is anniversary cakes. Right? But I'm just not feeling up to driving back over there. It's too far. It's just too far. I wouldn't make it. Vima's Crochet, hello. They go to our bird sanctuary. Oh, you have a bird sanctuary. That's so awesome. Yes, well, we're going to go. We're going to go and we're going to move over. The beach towel, I think that's the one. Tropical Breeze, Cookie Mint. Yep. It's the Tropical Breeze and the beach towel. Are they $39.99 or are they $29.99, Don Aaron? Curious. Or do you have it buy one, get one 50% off? I'm curious because that's what's going on online right now. Buy one, get one 50% off. Yes, bye for now. Kindness does matter. As always, take care, stay safe, make good choices, and be kind to yourself and one another. I will see you again next Saturday. I hope to see you, my members, here over in the members meeting in just a minute. And then I hope to see you guys Sunday for a Sunday fun day. Have a great weekend. Tomorrow is my 10th year anniversary. Oh, you're going to the melting pot. Ooh, that's a good place. That's a good place. Enjoy and happy anniversary. That's something to celebrate. The outgoing is the thank you because I do appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much, and I will see you later. Tschüss.